it's Hillary with Tempost Sales, and today we are looking at some footage from an estate sale that I went to last summer. As you can see, I had some problems taking the video, and I forgot and took it portrait instead of landscape, so just bear with me. And this woman was a woman who had passed away, and she was an executive for Coca-Cola, and she had the most incredible wardrobe. I mean, just everything. And this estate sale was in a warehouse. And the people that were attending the estate sale, the ones that were organizing it, they said, this is just the clothes. They hadn't even gotten to her furniture and whatnot. And a friend of hers had called the company, the estate sale company, to find out, the process of having the estate sale. And they said she has a lot of designer items, a lot of designer shoes. And, the people that were organizing it said, well, can you ballpark it? Can you tell me like how many pairs of shoes? And the lady said, I stopped counting after 800. And this was just a spectacular wardrobe. Most of the things in here, you can see all the Tory Burch boxes. Most of the things in here were way too expensive for me to purchase. I got some little things. I got a Kate Spade scarf. I got like a little hat. I got some vintage Donna Karan sneakers that I'm still sitting on. They've been listed for about 6 months. And it was lovely because the Donna Karan shoes, they still had the catalog page in it that she had ordered it from. So yeah, I forgot what these blue boxes are. Might be Stuart Weitzman. Sorry about the phone there. Anyway, they had everything set up according to like designer or maybe type. Some of them were flats. Most of her shoes that were here were designer. There were some, I think, like some Liz Claiborne, some J. Crew, but a lot of the shoes that she had were designers, and there were racks and racks of clothes. And one of the most spectacular pair of boots that I don't think I got on camera because somebody was trying them on or buying them or looking at them or something was a pair of Gucci boots with a tiger on the front. They were amazing. Here is part of the back room where the less expensive items were, the casual clothes. These shoes were worn. I mean, a lot of her things were worn. And she seemed to travel a lot. And a lot of the shoes were from designers that were, primarily in Europe. That you don't see very often here. She had some lovely belts and, accessories. And I had been to an estate sale similar to this before with a woman who worked in the fashion industry. And even she didn't have as much stuff as this lady did. And I just felt like I always go to an estate sale and I feel like sorry that I didn't know the person a lot of times because they just seemed like, I don't know what that pink feather thing was. I'm sorry, I didn't get it in the camera, but she had something with pink feathers on it. That just seems like the kind of person I should know. And so I tend to feel like really sad about not knowing the people. And I have this thing about estate sales where I feel like some people are very disrespectful to the people that have passed on. And there were some people that were really judgy about her. One lady was saying like, oh yeah, she didn't have any kids. Like it was saying it like a bad thing. like, yeah, she didn't have any kids. So she had to fill up her life with, $800 shoes and whatnot. And I feel like if this woman had wanted children, she would have had them. And I just feel like this was the life she wanted to live. And she had an impeccable wardrobe that she took very good care of. Nothing was damaged. Like I said, she was a Coca-Cola executive, so there were some Coca-Cola teas. I did pick up 2 of those, one that I have listed and one that I have not. The one that I haven't listed is a single stitch vintage tee, and it's also a holiday, I think 4th of July tee, so I'll be listing that soon. Um, these bags here, the bags there, they were all Valentino. These are some of her clothes, and this whole warehouse was full. It was 2 or 3 rooms, and these racks were packed. Um, I believe this was the first day of the sale. I went back on the last day. I think the sale was 4 days long, and I believe I went back on the last day because usually on the last day of estate sales, you get a better deal on whatever's left. There was a lot of stuff left. They probably had to have a second sale for her, and also, and maybe they combine that with her household items. But sorry, getting back to, I feel like, people shouldn't be talking about disparagingly about the person who has passed away, because one, you never know who is there, who is working at the sale, because sometimes there's a family member there or whatnot. And second, it's like really none of your business. If if she wanted to have uh, this whole warehouse full of clothes, that was her business. She bought them, paid for them, she worked hard. Um, and oh, I loved these shoes. I forgot who made them, but those were well worn. I think they were. I think they were they Gucci? Um, yeah. I didn't look too much at the clothes because I found it overwhelming, and she was a very small size, so I wasn't going to get too much in the clothing arena. She was like a size 4, I believe, size 4, size 6. There were a couple of 8s, but you had to look hard for them. And um, yeah, I just don't have that. I don't keep that many small size. Well, I have a lot of small sizes in my closet right now because I got things for free, but I try not to keep that many items in there. See, there's me trying to show you what shoes these are. I am so sorry. This is why I have not posted this video. I think I took this in those are Kate Spade, those little watermelon shoes. I think these are all Kate Spades. I think I tried to post this, and it's been sitting on my computer since like September or August of last year, and yeah, it's just bad video. I know that. I'm so sorry. Um, I have this little pouch that can sit my phone in on my chest, and but the thing is that this is, I think, the first time this is either the first or second time I've used it, and I can't see what I'm taking the photo of. So that's why it's poor. Um, yeah, everything here was like a silk, a linen, a designer. But they were all like in the 20 to 60 to up range. I mean, the viable stuff was in the like 20 to $60 range. That price point for most of what she had was too high for me because I wasn't confident in my if I listed it that I would be able to get that price for it. You saw a 35% off sign. Um, I honestly don't remember which day this was, but well, those photos are better, aren't they? But I mean, seriously, these shoes, fabulous. And not one of them was like, oh, nope, you can't wear these. These are damaged or whatever. Those boots, those gold boots. Ugh. And you just wonder, like, what was she wear? What did she wear those gold boots for? What outfit did she put together for that? And I'm just so fascinated by her. And usually at the end of an estate sale, a lot of times I do look up the person and try to find out about them. Um, but I just thought this was a really fun little 10-minute glimpse into what you can find at a higher end estate sale. And these boots are fabulous. Look at that red wedge. Oh, there were Louboutins. I didn't even show you those. There were like a ton of Louboutins. There was, um, oh, I love those. Those are the Louboutins. And she wore those a lot. Those were well worn. Those were probably some of the most well worn shoes there. Um, yeah, so I was delighted at this estate sale, and I hope that you enjoyed my poor filming. until next time, peace, love, and shopping, y'all.